Alright, so let's see what this is all about. Ah, the Vulcan. I'd like one of those. That would be nice. Against a Harrier? Can't quite tell what that is. Nope. Okay. You can already see the car starting to get tail happy right out of the gate. I see a Porsche Carrera GT up ahead and on the right. Beautiful car. I'd love to get my hands on one of those. Looks like you got a Lotus right in front of me. Ford GT. Another Porsche and another Ferrari. I wonder how many times I'm going to have to rewind this. Anybody taking wages?
Did we just lose yellow? Coming up on the quarry.
So I'll take this opportunity to welcome everybody back. New stream of Forza Horizon 4, this time with full screen, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. As I was saying, the Autumn Driver was on the other day, and the real world was phenomenal, but could have been better. The foliage around kind of looked like this, not the prettiest colors in the world, so I might have to wait another couple of weeks for the leaves to fully turn. But it was good to hit the open road and open up the taps a little bit for my car. Couldn't quite go this fast. I couldn't do 140 miles an hour, unfortunately. All in all, everything went pretty well. Just like that rally. Just about everything went pretty well in that rally. Hopefully today I'll get the opportunity to show you guys some different cars that I didn't get a chance to show off during the last stream. I did use them, but the key problem was my stream didn't actually work. Pickup that I don't want. Fantastic. The stream that I had last time did not go as planned, unfortunately.
Right. I was out for an auto walk yesterday, and I think I saw something. Something we need to find. As in now. Right now. Come on!
Right now.
In 200 yards, turn left.
The stream of this that I did a couple of days ago, we had some issues with audio and video. Initially, the stream appeared to air okay, but we were having issues with the video constantly freezing. Or the audio would continue on just fine, but the video would freeze for multiple seconds at a time, continue normally for 1 second, and then stop all of a sudden again. Rinse and repeat over and over again for 2 hours or perhaps more, so
you
that was
have arrived at your destination.
A large waste of time for everybody who might have tried to watch. We're going to try and avoid that this time. I did a quick preview of my stream feed. It appears to be fine this time. I'm not seeing the video freeze, so we'll hope that everything else goes as planned. Alright. Okay, aim into that corner too fast. Seems like a full Subaru lineup. I just passed 2 WRXs and now I got 2 more in front of me. Too fast into that corner as well. You know, as much as I may not be a big fan of cross-country driving or rally driving or drifting or whatever, I gotta say, you know, Forza Horizon 4, this game does give you kind of a little bit of everything. There's something for everybody in this game. If you like driving in any way, shape, or form, there's something for you here. You know, normally when games do that, they kind of don't have an identity of their own. That's a big gamble you take when you don't focus on one particular specialty. But the folks over at Playground Games, Turn 10 Studios, Microsoft, whoever you want to give credit to, they took that gamble. And you know what? It paid off. I have not been this hooked to a driving game since Need for Speed Heat. And once I cleared Need for Speed Heat, unfortunately there wasn't really much to do as far as follow-up was concerned. They didn't expand on the story any, and the multiplayer population died off pretty quickly. I honestly think Need for Speed Payback got more tender love and care than Heat did. So I'm going to hope that the next Need for Speed game, which I believe is another Hot Pursuit reboot, I'm going to hope that they take better care of that game. But time will tell. We got a lot of big releases coming up this holiday season. We got another Need for Speed game, we have another Call of Duty game, we have another Assassin's Creed game. I believe they're working on another Forza game. I just don't think it's going to be out in time for holiday season. I just haven't heard what it's going to be. We have another Ride game coming out, which I may end up getting myself. It's either, I think, Ride 4 or Ride 5. I can't even remember. But if you're a fan of super bikes, sports bikes and super bikes, that's a phenomenal game for that. Alright. Lots and lots of Subarus. Ugh, good lord. Autumn barn find rumor. Well, you know what? There is a
Turn around.
autumn barn
It is safe to do so.
Let's speak to the autumn barn find area nearby. So let's go.
In 100 yards, turn right.
In theory, with this thing, I may not even actually have to switch to my SUV. I can probably go find the barn with this thing without having to get into a Jeep or Volkswagen Touareg or Land Rover or whatever else. Okay, so we've arrived at the destination.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now the trick is going to be finding this place out in the middle of nowhere, presumably. Hey, sheep. Ah, there we go, I found it. I did not think I would find this so quickly. Let's see what we got in here. I still
Where
haven't,
are you? Right. Don't move.
I still haven't
From what
claimed any of
I've
my
heard,
other barn
this one
finds.
is big.
Oh, what is this? The TVR? Is that an Austin?
It's an Aston.
Aston?
A wee gem of an Aston. Maybe a whacking great diamond of an Aston if it's the one I
DB5?
think. You ever heard of a Zagato? Right.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
get it out of here.
Aston Martin Zagato. That is a good find. You know, I really used to crap on these barn finds, but, you know what? I'm starting to warm up to them.
Feeling about this one. I'll meet you at the garage when it's done.
The main reason I used to crap on these, just honestly a week or so ago, was because the reward car I would get would be
400
a
yards.
pile of crap.
Turn left.
The first one I got was an old Mini, which it's an iconic
Turn
car,
left.
but it's not a great performance vehicle. I got an Audi Quattro with a police light on top, which is cool, but
In 400 yards, turn right.
still not the super performance type of car that I was
Turn
looking
right.
for. But then I started getting some
In
real
400
interesting
yards,
finds.
turn right.
I got a Lotus, I believe. I got a, where'd it go? Got a TVR. Got some neat stuff.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, we'll have to do the same method. I'm going to see if I can drive around the perimeter first and see if I can spot anything. Those of you wondering about the funky camera angles right now that I'm going through as I'm currently driving with my left hand while I'm trying to swing the camera around with my right hand to get a better view of what's out here. And I'm doing this because if you're just driving around normally, you miss stuff that might be to your left and right. You don't have that peripheral vision you would if you were inside a legitimate car. And even if you do the in-car view, you know, one of the problems I have with it, among many, is you're not getting that view outside of the left and right windows. If they can make this like a full VR experience, and I actually had VR equipment to use, so you know, this is gorgeous. If they'd make this a full VR experience and I actually had the VR equipment to use and I could look left and right while I'm driving around, that would be one thing. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So I gotta make do with what I got. I think once I reach the dirt road down there, I'm gonna make a full circle of the entire perimeter at that point. Alright, so now that I've done that, where else can I go, really? I have to go inward. Would be convenient if that was it. I don't think it is. That's what I get for not looking where I'm going. There she is. Hopefully it's worth all the
Found it.
driving around I
Brilliant.
did.
Oh, wait there, I'll be down there soon.
Interesting. So what is this one?
A Jaguar E-Type? Why would anyone leave this beauty to sit here for so long? Come on, let's take her back.
E-Type coupe. So I already have an E-Type Speedster in the collection, although, mind you, the Speedster is not actually made by Jaguar, it's a tribute car.
Drive it back to the garage. Maybe blow some of the grass out of that engine.
The E-Type Speedster and its coupe or coupe relative is made by a company called Eagle, which is in the business of building replica Jags or restoring Jags and modifying them heavily, kind of like what Singer does with their Porsches, giving them a more modern touch while still maintaining the original driving experience to the best of their ability and their wonderful shapes. Because let's face it, looks matter. Alright, well I got myself another barn find down here. Let's see if we can bang this one out and we'll go do something else. I still have not claimed a single one of my barn finds. I've got phone calls at all of them already, but I've not done anything with them.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Alright, well I'm in the middle of the circle. This is a rather big
Around
circle.
when it is safe to do so.
So it begins. I feel like I was already out here for one. Well, I think each season does bring new barn finds, so it's a possibility that I have indeed been out here already.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right.
Didn't I shut that GPS off? I could have sworn I did. There we go. Well, I guess it's going to be up here someplace. Subaru seems to be able to take these hills pretty well, I gotta say. All the vertical climbing I'm doing here. Well, that's a cliff, so I don't think it's on the edge of the cliff. Alright, well, you know what, as much as I hate to do this since I was here already, let's see if I can find out where I am here. So I'm near Ambleside, Tarn House. We'll try Ambleside. Ambleside, Barn, Find, Forza Horizon 4. I hate to resort to that, but I don't want to waste everybody's day. Looks like I'm not too far away from that. Let's, whoops. Let's head this way. The map says it's out in this direction. Woo! Getting there. Says it shouldn't be too far away from where I am now. Is that it there? That is it there.
You actually found it? It's actually there.
Oh wow,
Oh, okay.
Jaguar
Be right down.
XJ220. Recognize that right away. That's amazing.
Oh, it's a Jag. XJ, I think.
Yes, it is.
What's that stuff on the front end? Either this bloke hit a hay bale, or he tried to keep chickens in it. Help me get it out of here.
That's a supercar right there. I remember reading about that
I'll get it back
car
to the garage. See if I can fix it up.
in a supercar shootout in an episode, in an issue of, I think it was Car and Driver magazine, and Isha's Taxi. I'll tell you what, we're nearby. Why don't we do that? In an issue of Car and Driver, and it had that car, a rough Porsche, and I can't remember what the third supercar was, but they pitted them all against each other, and the XJ220 was a beautiful car, great engine noise, and a great concept behind it. But I remember the reviewer said that it kept overheating on all of its tests.
You have arrived at your destination.
You can certainly find working and running examples of XJ220s, but to
So
me,
many
that's like
fares, so many passengers. I'd hire someone to help me process them all, but I'm afraid it would just free me up to panic about something else.
I feel like the XJ220 is mythical, sort of like the Ital design Jaguar,
Right,
the
here's one.
Ital design
I've set the
Kala,
pickup location. It's way out in the countryside.
Bugatti EB110.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
The Lancia Stratos, a real Lancia Stratos, not a copy. The De Tomasos of the world. Cars that you can find working examples of, but they're just so seldomly seen. Rare enough to the point where people who love cars have never seen one in real life.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Though out of all the ones I mentioned, I'm probably most likely to see an XJ220 since it did go into production. Ford GT90. The Ford GT90 is another great example, something Jeremy Clarkson drove.
Now, where's the passenger? Oh, hurry up before you get rained on. I've calculated your optimum route and uploaded it to your onboard computer, because it's not as if I don't have 1,000 other things to do.
So I'm just picking up some lady in the middle of the woods while it's pouring rain.
You alright? I'm soaking wet, thanks for asking. And now I'm putting mud all over your nice clean car and... Ugh! Can you just take me home to Broadway, please?
That's not mine. Put all the mud on it you want.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oh, come on, don't go off the road so much. This is costing me precious seconds.
Lovely weather today, she says. How about a walk in the country, she says. No need to take an umbrella.
Oh, come on. This is so ridiculous, dude.
Says, what could possibly go wrong?
Turn sharp left.
Yeah, you're not kidding about that sharp part. I am not going to get 3 stars on this. I'm going to have to do a full restart, I'm sure. I'll make up all the time I can on the straights, but I don't think this is going to cut it.
You lot from the festival like the damp though, don't you? Slipping and sliding all over the place.
Nope, I sure don't. I like nice dry roads where it's easy to control my car. Because now I have to compensate for extra crap. Not as though I don't already have enough problems with traffic.
You know what's funny? Where I'm from, we get rained on about 150 days a year.
I'm sure you do.
And we're still surprised when it happens.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
No, same problem. Yeah, I'm not going to make that in 10 seconds.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I'm gonna go inside and have a cup of tea and a very long, very hot bath.
I think that
Thanks
was
for
2
saving me.
stars.
You go enjoy the weather. Glad it's fun for someone.
1 star. Wow, that was bad. I'm going to try that one more time. I don't want to bore everybody by doing these races over and over again. That was unacceptable.
You alright? I'm soaking wet.
I'm in at 10, so I'm
And now I'm
19.
putting mud all over your nice clean
Stop twitching so much.
Karen. Ugh. Can you just take me home to Broadway, please? You alright? I'm soaking wet, thanks for asking. And now I'm putting mud all over your nice clean car and... Ugh. Can you just take me home to Broadway, please?
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Lovely weather today, she says. How about a walk in the country, she says. No need to take an umbrella, she says. What could possibly go wrong? You lot from the festival like the damp though, don't you? Slipping and sliding all over the place. You know what's funny? Where I'm from, we get rained on about 150 days a year. And we're still surprised when it happens.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Yep, there we go. Down to 110. I don't know how that's possible. I really don't.
400 yards, turn right.
Unless you're just going off-road like what I'm doing, I have no idea how you would make that in 110.
I'm gonna go inside and have a cup of tea and a very long, very hot bath.
Well, probably not since I just
Thanks
ran
for
into your
saving
house.
me. You go enjoy the weather. Glad it's fun for someone.
Leaving it 2 star. I have no idea how... If you stay on the pavement, I have no idea how you would pass that in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Or less. Sure, somebody out there on YouTube has done it. I just don't know how that's possible. If you're factoring in the weather conditions, the curves on the road, the traffic, and the horrible turns they're asking you to take, I have no idea how that's possible. Ah, sweater. That's just what I wanted. Galaxy sweater. Alright, what else do I have out here? Motocross Showcase. I don't know what that's about, but I guess we'll find out. I could do another taxi race. I'm gonna give that a brief rest here.
Telling you, you better come on down and get your Jagger. I'm taking it.
Okay, so it's a Ford Fiesta. Yeah, I'll stay inside my car, thank you.
So, how are you on the dirt? Pretty good, right? I've seen you drive. Are you better than, let's say, a dirt bike? Okay, but are you better than 4 dirt bikes?
Probably not. Well, we'll find out.
Alright guys, this'll be easy. Just don't miss the checkpoints and let's go.
Yeah, just like the opening into cinematic. Wonder how many times I'm gonna have to rewind this. Anybody taking wages?
Did we just lose yellow? Coming up on the quarry.
Woohoo!
If I hit these guys, do I knock them off their bikes? Is it even possible to hit these guys, for that matter?
Hey Blue, thread the needle with me.
Can't seem to pass any of these guys.
Down.
Looks like I'm the only one left.
Somehow wound up in first place at the last possible second. Okay.
That was amazing. I have a team of slightly bewildered motocross riders who all want to turn behind the wheel of your car now. I'm assuming you don't need to go on the bikes.
Yeah, you assume right. Not in this game, anyway. I do have a couple of motorcycle games that hopefully I can play for all you guys. Give you something a little bit different. I do love supercars, and I would love nothing more than to own a garage full of them like I do in this game. But big admiration for bikes, both motocross bikes as well as sport and super bikes. So I'll have some of that lined up for you guys as well. Let's see what else we got here. We have a TopGear event.
In 100 yards, turn left.
Not going to have the trio in it, unfortunately. I wouldn't mind Chris Harris. Chris Harris is a hell of a driver. Knows how to do some good, serious reviews of cars. We'll see who we wind up with. Might just be TopGear and brand only, who knows. It's very fitting to have them here, though, considering we're in England. How do you possibly omit that company, if you have any kind of relationship with them? And I know this is where the TopGear music would play, but copyright reasons.
The Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here.
Ah, beautiful Lotus.
I'm Chris Harris, and this is the TopGear Horizon Special.
Oh, I'm driving as a Stig.
Yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about.
Took that corner way too fast. Not a very Stig-like thing to do.
But this isn't just any Elise, it's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy.
Very slidey, dare I say.
It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that.
Very tough to get this car to behave thus far. 2.8 miles, there's no way I'm going to cover that ground in 20 seconds. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to restart this. Look at this slide.
Completely sideways now. Making it look easy too.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
And of course, because it's a Lotus, it sticks to the famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case.
Three minutes is doable. I don't think a minute and 40 seconds is.
Made it! Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work. And across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing.
You know, as neat of a car that is by far not even anywhere close to the best handling car that I've driven in this game. That thing is, I wouldn't go so far as to say atrocious. The worst handling car I think I've encountered in this game is the Zonda. But I do not like the way that thing handles at all. Does not like to stick to the road. Continue on with this since we're here.
Ooh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M. Seriously? Not funny. Who gave Stig the keys?
I do have one of these in the Horizon garage here, so this is something that I should feel more comfortable in, though I haven't driven this
just
in
cleaned it.
at least a couple of weeks.
Smell of onions. Ode a Stig. Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all. It's a BMW.
Yeah. I don't know why you can't take that corner.
So of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter.
In 100 yards, turn left.
Look at the smoke!
Same thing. This does not want to stick to the road.
Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on. That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker. Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
3-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, as much sideways action as you like.
Correction, I believe the BMWs of these last couple of years are now using twin scroll turbochargers, so it's actually only a single turbocharger, but a twin scroll. The N54 engines, I believe, used to have actual 2 physical turbos.
One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah. I'm a very poor replacement for the Stig. I don't know why they're not having Tom Chilton do this. Or perhaps Ben Collins if they've patched up relations with him. Tiff Nadell. I know Tiff Nadell has served as an emergency Stig before.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs.
Oh, come on, seriously? It's not a finish line, you have to park?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right, back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our Tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster.
That's if these cars don't get in my way. Two miles away. Why couldn't you just make it like right here? I'm already doing 130. It's about as fast as this thing is going to take me, most likely.
Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly.
Oh, come on, it is fall time.
Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Wow! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different.
Different how? Those front tires are deplorable on that thing. Oh, yes. Tropical Polo. Well, he left me with a cliffhanger, so you know I'm going to have to find out what we're driving next. Oh, not that
I called
again.
a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go? So I had a word with Aisha. Asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it, the cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. Oh, I see, the Stig's warming up the tyres. A good old-fashioned rolling burnout.
Nope. Didn't brake soon enough on that corner.
We ordered some spare rubber, right? Just goes to show you can slide almost anything if you know how, even a taxi.
Well, there's a taxi in body only. I actually have no idea what this thing is
That's what I call a
underneath.
cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably.
There, well, he answered my question for me. 750 horsepower V12.
From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
In 400 yards, turn right.
It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dry drag strip.
Oh, I did not see that turn coming. I was about to say maximum
So
grip not on these roads.
Interesting when we hit the beach.
Turn right.
Oh, did not see that. I saw the red SUV, I did not see the tractor. Come on, dude, seriously? This is getting irritating. Traffic is building up real heavy. At least by this game's standards, anyway.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
And it's onto the dirt.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Good work from the Stig there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit. So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right?
Not in this thing.
Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which...
Yeah, which is definitely something you may want to tell me beforehand.
Which, of course, is when the handbrake comes in handy.
Not much of a U-turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this. That would require preparation from the get-go, where I could slow down way ahead of time. Yep, I'm gonna miss it. There, I missed it, yep.
A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea.
I'm gonna try this once and I'll slow down towards the end now that I know what I'm actually supposed to do, which would have been nice to tell me beforehand.
Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy.
Which, by the way, the handbrake does not come in handy on this car. I sailed right past the turn, even with the handbrake. Just jammed hard down with my thumb. Did not matter. Might actually make this one.
A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea.
Yeah, I nailed it once I failed it the first time. She should have told me what I had to do. That's a lot less frustrating. Mercedes 350D unlocked.
This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the TopGear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 yards.
Though I cannot see over those extra knobbly tires. So I'm sure you can imagine it causes a little bit of a problem. So if there are any oncoming cars at all, I'm going to slam right into them. Like that one. Though I could see that one, I'm just not able to keep my car from sliding into it. How about I just go off-road? How's that sound?
Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The E80 has four-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example.
That's true, although I don't know if this car has a locking differential and a high and low range suspension mode. Or high and low range gearbox, whatever it is. Don't know enough about the four-wheel
400
drive
yards.
systems.
Turn sharp left.
All of my SUVs had high and low range modes.
Turn sharp left.
Same with any pickup that I've ever driven.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, what I tell you about the cars in front of me. It's a shame, I almost had that corner.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Somehow I don't think the diesel's going to be popping and
Turn
crackling.
sharp left.
For the diesel's
It
just
also
going to
has
putter along.
340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, this patch of road again. I've been up here before. This is not the most fun thing in the world to climb.
Now it's time to head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first,
Way over where? Where I just started from?
what goes up must come down. That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back.
I am not reaching that destination in 40 seconds.
It's full of home comforts, the E80. Chargers for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting. Even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
All right, all this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
Once again, I have no idea if you're following the path of the track that they lay out for you, how anybody would be able to get this done in under 5 minutes. Or 5:20, 5:30, whatever the target was. I'm going to be lucky to finish this before 6. I don't think I will. And that's after taking a massive shortcut down the mountain.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
On to the final stretch now. Just the small matter of getting up Arthur's seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
In 200 yards, turn left.
And there we go. The top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around.
Not even going to waste my time with that one again.
Hey, remember that XJ we found? I fixed it up. You can grab it in the garage when you're ready.
Well, I was right. That Aston's a DB4 Zagato. Stop by the garage when you can. This one's a beauty.
Alright. Don't really care about that. You know, I honestly don't know how to get to the garage. Another barn find. I don't think I have ever once gone to collect a... As a matter of fact, I know I have never once gone to collect a barn find car, ever. Ever, ever. Lots of barn finds, not seeing an icon for a garage to go to. $10,000 for fast traveling over there, huh? Well, once again, hate to resort to it. Ah, so I have to go to one of my houses. First of all, I actually have to find my closest house, which I think is indeed that one back there. So I'd purchase that one, which I'm not going to do, so... Well, actually, you know what? That one's not too far away either. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's get there in a different vehicle. So what we're going to do, we're going to show off a couple of cars that I have not had a chance to show everybody because of my last broken stream. Bought a few cars. This is one of them. Audi R8 V10. Beautiful interior, 4-wheel drive, elegant exterior. I don't think it's the best looking supercar I've ever seen, but it's definitely a all-time great. And Audi's going to have to come up with something really special to make a proper sequel to this.
yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, entering the house. See what happens with the barn finds here. The garage. Barn finds.
They made 19 of these. Just 19, that's it. Last time one came up for auction, it went for nearly £10 million. Not a bad find for a couple of chums and a walk in the woods, eh?
Beautiful car, no doubt about that. Let's see what else we have here. The Sport Quattro was talking about.
Right, so about those holes. The story on Reddit was that this used to belong to a police detective who was involved in multiple shootouts. I'm like 80% sure that nobody died in this car. So, enjoy, I guess.
They took the police light off of the top. That's a shame. Alright. What else we got? XJ220.
So, I looked this thing up, read all about it. Built in 1993, but for straight line speed, it'll match most supercars on the road today. Speaking of which, you want to do the honors?
Alright. Jag S1.
So I did some research.
Ah, that's
Apparently,
pretty.
this used to be owned by a very wealthy local with a habit of misplacing items. It was this habit that led to this poor E-Type being left in a barn after the keys for it were lost. Instead of trying to find the keys, he just bought another.
Probably gonna have to change a few paint jobs on some of these.
See,
Lotus
these were built as
Elise.
GT races, but you could convert them to a road spec if you passed the special vehicle approval test. I guess this one never did. Lucky for us here at Horizon, we're exempt.
Ah, the MGB
Had a word with a
GT.
mechanic. He thinks, mind, someone was trying to build a hill climb car out of it. Cut out the wheel arches, got the engine bay ready for a V8, then gave up, I suppose. Oh well, their loss is our gain.
In a wonderful British racing green, I might add. Probably not the best performing car that I'm going to own, but that's a wonderful little vehicle. The Cooper that I wasn't too
She was a
keen
bit
on.
damp, bit mouldy, bit smelly, but now she runs like a dream. You can't kill a Mini. If this thing had a little more ground clearance, I'd take it off-road.
Let's see what else we have here. The PLP 50, the Top Gear
Hey,
joke
if you
car.
don't want it, I'll take it. I keep telling Nan she needs something small to drive down to the shops. She could drive this inside and all the way down the cat food aisle.
True enough. Impreza. Another
Look,
Impreza.
enjoy, but be careful, eh? Last owner must have got a bit excited on a corner. Tore off the whole rear wheel and suspension. I've very kindly put them back on for you.
Perfect color scheme once again. Ah, TVR.
See that engine? 7.7 litres, 12 cylinders, maybe 1,000 horsepower. I feel like I've just found a decommissioned nuclear warhead in an old shed. Take it, but just be careful with it, yeah?
GT40. Don't have enough credits to restore the car. That's interesting. Ah, okay. That's quite interesting. Well, we get a few more to go. That's quite a little list I added there. Alright, well let's resume the actual playing of the game here.
I passed on your details to someone called Hans Liebold. He's the guy the insurance company sends to test anything related to cars, and Hans takes his job very seriously. You should go meet him. You'll love it.
Car flies. Another business. I don't think I have any other races to do out here. Oh, hang on. British Racing Green Story, Delta Wing Showcase. Let's do the showcase.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
It looked like a little Fiat Abarth down there. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, so let's see what this is all about. Ah, the Vulcan. I'd like one of those. That would be nice. Against a Harrier? Can't quite tell what that is.
Hey, bro. You've got a lot of fans coming to watch you race this jet. Go on, give them a show.
Gonna give me some rules, or... Nope. Okay. You know, as many times as I've seen this done on TopGear, I don't think anybody's ever beat the plane. I'd like to, make no mistake. Loving the sound experience right now. I don't know if you guys are hearing that on your end. The way the jet engine is moving through my headset right now. No, not slowing down enough.
That was... I had no idea you could even compete, let alone pull off a win like that.
You know what? Me either. I have no idea how that event even works. Okay. It's over, so I'm not gonna argue it. Lego Forza. I don't think the drag strip thing is going to work until I get a story. LA Racer. We'll go with LA Racer.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I tried the drag strip challenge once, did not work out well at all.
100 yards, turn right.
I'm probably going to have to get a I can't speak today. I'm probably going to have to get a proper drag car tuning setup.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, LA Racer, what do you got for me?
So, we're back with more
308?
fantastic games and fantastic cars. I'm La Racer, and I thought, we're in England, and Edinburgh's just up the road.
355?
So, at number 7, no big surprise, it's Project Gotham Racing and the Ferrari 355 Berlinetta. Right, first, drive this beauty over to Edinburgh.
Do you always have to start me off on a dirt road?
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn
Beautiful
left.
car. I first became acquainted with this thing in Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuits.
Turn left.
Of course, you could only use it in the closed circuit mode. Ferrari and Mercedes would not allow their cars to be used for street racing. That was until the next game. I think they made some exceptions.
Turn right.
Though if you were a PC player, you could... Wow, that was very far off. Though, of course, if you were a PC player, you could make some modifications to use any car for police chases, and that included the Ferraris and the Mercedes. And the 355 was quite a car. I believe you had the 355 Spider specifically, not the hardtop model.
In 400 yards, turn right.
This thing is a lot more of a handful than the Testarossa was.
Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Can't believe that's still too fast for that corner. That's a little silly. You know what? Somehow I don't think I'm going to make that 6-minute mark, but we'll see. Just going to try and enjoy the drive as best as I can.
Project Gotham Racing had this great system that they called kudos. Basically, do stunts and earn kudos for it.
I believe this car had come with either a V8 or V12. I want to say it was a V8. Can't quite remember, but wonderful engine, revved all the way up to...
I loved playing this game with my dad. Even before I started streaming, I was commentating on what we were doing.
Revved all the way up to 8,500 RPM. Quite the performer.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And quite the Grand Tourer convertible before the Ferrari California came out. And even before the Ferrari 575 and 550.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I love this city. I was there the other day shooting top 10 things people eat in Edinburgh. The Princess Challenge has got nothing on that.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
You guys might want to have a closed course for this.
Right. Park it and loosen up. It's time to earn some kudos.
Oh, don't tell me I have to do more with this thing.
So, we're here in Edinburgh now. Just had a milkshake with a cake on top of it. 5 out of 7. Can definitely recommend. But if you want to see me reacting to that, check out the video on your screen now. But pause it. First, you've got to see what we can do.
I am not a stunt driver.
Go! Let's see some really skillful driving.
Yeah, good luck with that. Why did you turn into my lane? Yep, that's way too fast for that. Still way too fast. Which I can't believe I'm saying that, but still way too fast. There we go. No e-brake use. No, that's not going to work either. Nope, still not going to work. Nope. Not a stunt driver, guys, and not a drifter either. See, I don't know how I'm supposed to get to 25,000 if all I've done so far is get 6. That's nice. that's not gonna work. Yeah, not even close.
Fantastic. Not what I expected, but the stream is loving it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this game wants me to do. I don't have any jumps or anything to do, so the rest of it's just going to be a matter of drifting. I can't go any further. Yep, that's not gonna work. Not with that car in the way. Yep. Cannot get my car to grip onto the road. Just gonna get up one more block. That was not a great skill chain, I'll tell you that right now. Yep, that car's gonna turn right into my path. Just so you guys at home know, it takes 0 skill to do any of this. I'm having a really hard time just keeping this car on the road. Never mind trying to do any kind of stunt with it. Yeah, see, it's taking me way too close to the wall. I don't know if that counts as skill points, but okay. Nope. Turned it in too early on that one. Nope. Too hard. That's why it's best to do this kind of stuff if you're in an empty parking lot, that way you don't hit anything.
That's wild. I will definitely use that for something. Let's do the drive again, though.
I got one more try on me before I stop
this. Let's see some really skillful driving. loving it.
I don't think I'm going to get 3 stars, and I really don't care if I do. I just want this to be over. Yeah, getting out of my way would be nice.
You know, I always thought that Project Gotham Racing needed a reboot. Though, being at Horizon isn't half bad.
Oh, man. That was just a colossal pain in the ass. I don't want to do that anymore. Come on, thank you. Game over. Yeah, that's not from Project Gotham Racing. That's from Rally Game. I believe it's Colin McRae Rally, as a matter of fact. Alright, well now that that's over with, let me see. I want to see how long we've been going here. I think we've been going quite a while at this point. Yeah, we indeed have. So I think what I'm going to do actually is bring this back up. I'm going to do a couple of quick races. Do what I want to do, which is actually race some supercars. Village Circuit, classic racers. Alright, we'll duck and dodge that for now. I think what I'm going to do is probably go do the sprint that's behind me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn right.
We'll start off with the Audi R8. This is a really great car. And it served me really well during a street race.
Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. Beautiful V10 engine. Excellent exhaust note. Body that's built for racing with an excellent quality Audi interior. Going up against looks like a GCR on a GTC4 Lusso, excuse me. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like a Ferrari 458 or 488. Another R8 in front of me. Beautiful countryside. Look at that water up there. bugs me is I don't know why you can't get more credits for redoing some of these circuit races. You get influence, but you don't get any credits to buy stuff with. Alright. We're gonna move on to another road race up here.
Around when it is safe to do so.
What I'm looking to do right now is not so much even earn money, it's just to try to entertain everybody a little bit with some of the supercars that I got. Surprise some of you. Hopefully. Nope, that's not gonna work.
Arrived at your destination. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
So before we get here, what I'm going to do is switch over cars again, and I'm going to pick the Ascari KZ1R. Excellent car that was reviewed on TopGear, basically in the same color scheme and layout, if I'm not mistaken. Bright yellow and black. Could have been bright yellow and silver, I can't quite remember, but bright yellow and black is what I've chosen.
This is a lovely little village. I'd stop for a cup of tea and a cream bun every time if I could. But you're not winning any races that way.
It does look beautiful, but that's not what I'm here for. There we are. Lovely body shape, looks like it's made for racing, and the interior reflects it. It's a pretty sparse part of the car, without a doubt. But believe it or not, through a little bit of practice, I found out this is not necessarily the best vehicle to bring to street races or circuit races unupgraded, and that's exactly what I'm doing. This is a stock Ascari KZ1R. It can handle really well, and it is fast if it gets enough track, but this has trouble keeping up with some of the other vehicles. This is where the car feels nice and fluid, coming into these hairpin turns. Not having any trouble gripping onto the road, even with the wet weather conditions. Something like a muscle car, maybe a Corvette, something like that would have a real hard time back end sliding around all over, but not with the Ascari. Makes a great little noise, too. Love that exhaust. There we are. Done and done. switch cars one more time. We're going to go all the way down here. Let's go all the way down to S, because we're going to go pick the Selena 7. We're going to see if we can do one more race with this thing. This is a hell of a car. This thing, I think, is very underrated. Did we do that one? I don't think we did this one. This car is very
Turn
underrated.
around when it is safe to do so.
This has Supercar written all over it.
In 400 yards, turn right.
But this is not quite the modern racer that some of the other vehicles I have are. It is not a paddle shift double clutch transmission. This is a old-fashioned manual shifting vehicle with a big engine in the front, rear-wheel drive in the back, but a very slippery body design. And as a result, you're going to get a mixed bag of performance here, but as unpredictable as this car may be through fast corners, it can definitely make up for it on the straights. It's a very, very good competitor in the class it's in. You can already see the car starting to get tail happy right out of the gate. I see a Porsche Carrera GT up ahead and on the right. Beautiful car. I'd love to get my hands on one of those. Looks like we got a Lotus right in front of me. Ford GT. Another Porsche and another Ferrari. And across the bridge again. Across the dam again, I guess. Water and all. Ferrari close behind me. I might have to paint this thing a different color. I mean, I like the orange, but this one almost seems kind of like, I don't know, burnt rust. This is more like squash orange. Oh, I missed the checkpoint. That's completely my fault. After that mistake, the Ferrari might pass me. That's what I get for talking instead of driving. Sliding around these last few corners, but into first place with the Ferrari right on my heels. Alright. 575 Maranello, beautiful car also. Followed by a Porsche. Look at the wing and the rear tires on that Porsche. Ah, I could care less about that. Alright. Couldn't get the car underneath it. Alright, I think we're going to try one more race. We got a lot of different stuff here. Playground games. Got a lot of different stuff. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to do a race that starts off in the city. I'm going to switch cars one more time, see if I can pull out something else interesting that might excite some of you guys. We'll see. I do have some choices here. Don't quite have the garage that I want yet, but I'm making my way there slowly but surely. The XJ220 is definitely tempting. Got the Elise. Got the GTR. TVR is definitely tempting. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose this. We're going to go with the Mercedes AMG GTR. Beautiful platform and a successor to the Mercedes SLS. Listen to that V8.
In 100 yards, turn right.
We're going to take a little bit of a drive through the countryside to get to the next race. That's some good speed right there. Into the city now, and we're almost there.
Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn right.
Alrighty.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's get this done. Call this the finale. Got some cool cars to choose from, but I think Big Green over here, Jolly Green Giant, is what we're going to be doing here. Look at that paint job. See, we get an Aston Martin next to us. Might be another Aston on the left. I can't quite tell what that is. Another AMG GT. Almost looks like a Brabus Mercedes up ahead and on the right. Another AMG GT. Not a lot of variety. And it looks like it might be a Bentley in front of me. I can't tell what that is. Ferrari blocking my progress. Hot on my tail. 80% over. I'm going to try to hold it together for the rest of the race. Try not to do what I just did. All right. Okay, we get some credits from that. Just don't get a whole bunch of them. Alright guys, well I appreciate you sticking with me through that stream. I think it's about time I cut it off from here. Maybe I'll get a chance to do another game this evening. If not, I'll see if I can squeeze one in tomorrow. Look at those surroundings, that's phenomenal. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll have some new content for you soon enough. So until next time, I'm Unreal. You just watched Stream with an Average Gamer. You guys take care.